Hello everyone, Fox12 here. Today we are welcoming to the MLP Heat 6 of the International Hunger Games Championship First Chance Qualifier number 2. Today guys, these are players from 10th to 15th place, ladies and gentlemen, in competition. And it's time to take us to District 1. Fleetfoot and Miss Cheerly that finished 10th place, barely in the top 10, like Flem and Scootaloo in District 2. Considering how tough it is, guys, later in District 3 with Sky Stinger and Caramel with Dark Moon and Oculus in District 4. In District 5, Misty Fly and Shoe Shine and Neon Lights and Snips in District 6. With 11th place and 12th place finishes. And 13th place finishes to District 7 and 8 with Flitter and Cheese Sandwich. And in District 8, Minuet and Sunny Days. Spitfire and Daisy in District 9 with Starlight Glimmer and Snails in District 10. Pizzle Mod Pie in 11. And Sunset Shimmer and Yona in District 12, finishing 15th place, respectively. Guys, there's not a lot of interesting competitors here, but hey, we'll see who makes it to first and second. Well, there's one person that won't, as tributes stand to the podiums. The horn sounds with Caramel grabbing a shovel. Misty takes a sickle from inside the cornucopia. Sunny Days could not handle the circumstances as her rollerblades took her to the wrong side of the world. Misty Fly runs Spitfire runs away, followed by Pizzle, ran away from the cornucopia. Minuet, Scootaloo. Dark Moon falls into a pit. Daisy runs away. Oculus grabs a shovel, and Cheese Sandwich finds a backpack. Starlight Glimmer runs away, followed by Sunset taking a spear from inside the cornucopia. Flim runs away, while Shoeshine runs away with lighter and some rope. Yona grabs a shovel while Maud runs away, followed by Fleetfoot. Snails runs away with Cheerly, Flitter, Sky Stinger, Snips. Everyone was running away, but Neon gathers as much food while everyone's running away. And look at this, Starlight, Scootaloo, Spitfire raid Sky Stinger's camp while he's hunting. Minuet unknowingly eats toxic berries, but right here, Daisy convinces Pizzle, the archer, to not kill her, only to kill her instead. And the Flower Girl is finally retaliating. With Snails, Flitter, and Shoeshine hunting for other tributes, Caramel, Maud, Cheese, and Neon raid Snips' camp. Cheerly sprains her ankle while running away from Sunset. Misty is picked by thorns while picking berries, and Yona chases Fleetfoot while Oculus hunts for other tributes. And the first 4 cannon shots are out, ladies and gentlemen. And now we're coming into night 1 where Spitfire is unable to start a fire, sleeps without warmth, but I'm sure she'll be all right. It's hard for her to be frozen. With Maud is awakened by nightmares. Misty, Flitter, and Snips and Snails. Look at this. They sleep in shifts. Well, I'm sure these two are sleeping, but these two are just doing their shifts. Oculus is unable to start a fire as well. Cheese tries to sing himself to sleep with funny music, with Yona, Daisy, Fleetfoot sleeping in shifts as well. These 4 sleep in shifts. Sky looks at the night sky while Neon sees a fire but stays hidden. Flim severely injures Cheerly. I think she realized it wasn't that big enough to block shots for what Flim was doing. Leaves her to die while Caramel bleeds out with all the caramel in his body. We come to day 2, guys, where Flim goes hunting. Neon is searching for firewood, and Spitfire is hunting further tributes. Oculus is attacking Fleetfoot, one of the Wonderbolts. She manages to escape, but the damage might almost be done. Maud searches for a water source, while Daisy receives clean water. Sunset tries to spear fish with a trident, while Misty Fly and Snips hunt for other tributes. Yona accidentally steps on a landmine. Man, these tributes are dying by their own stupidity. But Snails receives a hatchet. Shoeshine steals from Flitter while she isn't looking. And Starlight overhears what Scootaloo and Cheese Sandwich are talking in the distance. Sky Stinger makes a spear. And look at this, the arena event starts early. The arena border begins to rapidly contract. This is going to take a lot of players out of competition. Oculus will survive. Sunset will get electrocuted. While Daisy survives, Spitfire restrains Flitter to a tree and leaves her. Dang. That is really tough. Oh, boy. I don't know what to say about that. Oh, thinking they could escape. Skystinger and Shoeshine attempt to run through the border. Guys, the border is actually shrinking from 100. Like, guys, these borders, like, keep this in mind, guys, even though this arena is 50 miles in length for how far, they're going to shorten it to, well, technically it's actually 25. They're going to shorten, it's actually 25 miles of a border. But this one's shortened it to 12.5. This is going to make competition really interesting. Starlight Glimmer survives with Mod Pie, Scootaloo, and Misty. Everyone's surviving. Flim. Cheese Sandwich pushes Snails. And Snips is, tries to, trips on a tree. So, well, these two stupidities got the dumber of them. Neon survives and Fleetfoot survives. Okay, well, the Wonderbolt survived, but 9 cannon shots are out. 13 tributes are gone, and man, there's some good players out there. Now we're only halfway left, ladies and gentlemen. Daisy sets up camp for the night, while Scootaloo Cheese Sandwich hold hands. Starlight tends to her wounds, while Mod Pie sets up camp for the night. Spitfire looks at the night sky, but look at Misty Fly, Flim, and Neon sweeping in shifts, but Fleetfoot and Oculus, lets Oculus into her shelter. It's going to be interesting. So, okay, so it seems like all players aren't going to do nothing. They're trying to survive the arena event, which is probably for the best. These two hunt for the tributes, discovers a cave, Scoots make a slingshot, and you spear a fish with a trident, while these 5 are hunting for other tributes. Oh, but Daisy, the flower girl, oh, you should have never climbed to your tree. And the top 10 players are left, ladies and gentlemen. Oculus receives fresh food. Flim, Scootaloo, Spitfire cheerfully sing songs with Cheese Sandwich, Starlight, Glimmer talking about the tribute still alive. Fleetfoot, Neon, and Misty cheerfully sing songs, and Mod Pie. I don't know what Mod Pie was thinking. Don't know what that was. And look at this, guys. Sounds like the Wonderbolts' times are coming to an end. The feast is here. Aqua's traps takes out Fleetfoot. Flim steals Spitfire's memory. Starlight decides not to go. Scootaloo and Neon get into a fight over raw meat, and Neon gives up. Cheese decides not to go with Misty Fly, and look at that. There's still a couple more Wonderbolts out there. Who knows what they're going to do? Well, they're not going to do nothing interesting now because Neon gets a hatchet. Cheese sprains his ankle, running away from Oculus, and Wonderbolts, well, one scares off the other. These 3 hunt for their tributes on the 4th day. And look at this, guys. Now we're coming to night 4. Spitfire now lets Misty fly into her shelter. They're just going to ignore what happened this morning. Cheese Sandwich and Oculus, they sleep at shit. Okay, they're just going to ignore everything going on. Scootaloo fends these 3 grown characters away from her. Scootaloo wants to take the win away. But Starlight Glimmer in day 5 is going to handle that. Scootaloo thought she was going to handle it last night, but just couldn't handle it. And Oculus couldn't even handle circumstances. And she commits suicide. Flim discovers a cave with Spitfire practicing her archery. That same thing for Misty. Cheese Sandwich spears fish, and Neon also can't handle circumstances. What is going on here? And the arena vent with acid rain pours down the arena. Cheese Sandwich, Starlight, Flim, survive, and Misty injures Spitfire, leaves her. Yeah, the Wonderbolts really don't like each other. Man, they really, I don't know what to say, guys. The Wonderbolts really don't have a liking for each other. And the top 4, ladies and gentlemen, are right here. We're coming to night 5. We have Starlight receiving a hatchet. You sing again to sleep. These 2 are unsuccessful on starting fires. But Misty Fly is not successful from stabbing Starlight Glimmer in the back. And Cheese Sandwich scares off Flim. Great. How many points do we have? Yeah, so there's not a lot of points to be scored here in this competition. And that kind of makes sense. Look at this. Only 1 point for her. 1 point for these 2. 1 point. Yeah, not a lot of points are being scored in competition. People are just dying from their own, well, no comment there. Nothing to say there. Well, that's going to be interesting. I hope you viewers enjoyed that. That was interesting competition. I would just say whatever I say. All I could say is, for all this going on here from start to finish, that's competition there. Well, anyway, guys, thank you for watching this competition, and we'll see what happens. Cheese Sandwich and Misty Fly will make it to the finals. Their 2 points won't really matter. Flim, Starlight, Daisy's Fit, I don't know. They need bigger points in later rounds for the chance qualifiers, and I don't think that's going to be enough. The top 24 with the most points scored after 7 or so rounds before coming to the second final round before the finals. We have to wait and see what happens next time, guys. But for now, thank you for watching, and see you next time. Congratulations, Cheese Sandwich and Misty Fly. I can't talk straight. Anyway, goodbye, guys.